Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot First Cases. And the weather is quite similar than it's right outside. For me at least, hopefully you do. Anyways, last episode what we did was managed to crack the case of missing jewelry. Uh Florette Duval was innocent, yes. But young Flora did not waver from pleading her innocence, and it has now been confirmed. All she wanted was to prove her worth to the family and help a friend, but instead she was accused of theft and condemned. She was an easy target to blame, and I fear this may not be the last time she has something of this nature to endure. So we probably will meet Florette again, hopefully in the better circumstances. Yes, the blackmail situation is later, and yes, we do have the blackmail key ties to the blackmail case. So yeah, later than the original stuff, the jewelry theft. So yes, and I'm thinking maybe the other cases, because this is a early cases, maybe there are some jumps in time. So we are going to do the blackmail now, then we jump a little bit further down the line. Maybe, I don't know. We will find out. Maybe the murder is not. Well, we will find out that. Why is this new? Page note from Jean-Luc. Luc. Mademoiselle Elizabeth is a young, well-mannered girl that obviously cares a great deal about her friend and fellow member of the staff, Lorette. She's happy. Oh, right, yeah, this. Optimistic, and I believe may be a great help of me in my investigation. Elizabeth and Luke plan to help, yes. And the Cassandra didn't like the Florette at all. And Angelina, who hid the jewelry. Do we have anything in here? The blackmail. Investigate the blackmail. Angela's letter. I think we have read this already. Nemesis house. No items. Oh, by the way, yes, I'll probably go and yeah, the deduction hints are on by default. I'll put it off, and if I get stuck, then I put it back on. Yes, I'll do that. But let's continue and let the poor Hercule Poirot inside. Alright, I can use the mouse scroll. Oh, nice. We are leaving a trail here. No, I'm not going to do anything naughty with the snow. I'm just looking around. But I think the description said that the murder happens when we are locked in by winter storm, and this seems like a winter storm, so that would make sense. But anyways, let's knock on door. A moment longer in this weather, and my fingers would have become too cold to even knock the door. Well, you could use your hand as a battering ram then. Come in.
Bonjour, my name is Hercule Poirot. I am here at the invitation of Mademoiselle Angeline.
Oh, right, I need to press the button.
Ah, Detective Poirot. We have been expecting you. Please come in from this frightful cold.
What a frightful cold it is. And in we go.
Merci. I don't think I would have lasted much longer out here before turning into an icicle.
Welcome. I am Archibald Sterling, the head butler. Please accept my apologies. I have a rather pressing matter, but I will see that you are attended to immediately.
A pressing matter?
Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. I am sure I am more than capable of finding my room. I shall straighten myself up and be ready to join the party.
There is no rush, Detective. Dinner will not be served for some time, so please, make yourself comfortable. Once you have settled in, I am sure that Miss Angeline will be happy to see you. She has been eager for your arrival. She's not been herself recently.
Well, okay, something even more sinister, more blackmail letters, maybe?
You will be staying on the first floor. I believe your room is one of the two on the west side of the house.
One of the two on the west side. Or maybe Archibald doesn't even know about the blackmail.
Merci. I am sure we shall speak again soon.
I am sure as well. And off he goes. New mind map unlocked. It's time to make myself comfortable. I should begin with finding my room and straightening myself up before party begins. Room assigned by Archibald. This is the room Archibald directed me to. First floor, west wing. Okay. Archibald stressed. Archibald came across a man with still much to do for tonight. Why is he so stressed? Well, to be honest, he is doing all for the night, so that alone would be stressful, but I am assuming there is something more on afoot. Staff are very busy. Archibald says the staff are very busy. I imagine body this size requires a lot of preparation. Yes, indeed. If he's a good one, then it's no problem for him. I hope so. And if he has a good staff. But again, Sterling, anything else we know about him? Let's open the F. A friendly, well-experienced butler who has been with the Vanden Bosch family for several years. He takes pride in his work, his appearance, and the house. Pride in his work, his appearance, and the house. Sorry. He considers himself the father figure to the other young staff of the house, and I believe he would do anything for them. That's ominous when you start to think about murders and whatnot. Zachariah, okay, but let's check the book first. Tonight's arrivals have written a small signed message. The mail quests are based in the East Wing. Okay, what do we have here? Welcome book. Mail quests based in the East Wing. But we are on the West Wing. Interesting. Why? Anything else we can do with that?
Aha.
Aha! Apparently not. Well, hello, Zachariah.
Bonjour. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Detective Hercule Poirot.
Detective, I hope you're not here for me.
Hopefully not.
Not that I am aware of. Should I be?
Ha! Not often you meet a detective with a sense of humor. I'm Zakaria Demir, but you can call me Zach.
Okay. Judging by the smell of alcohol, I would say he had begun celebrations already, and is likely to be this friendly with everyone. Okay, I understand the staff are busy, but I was hoping I could find someone to assist me. Have you had a chance to congratulate? I can't speak at all. Have you had a chance to congratulate the happy couple?
If I had seen them, maybe I would have. It is meant to be their celebration, but they're always off, dealing with something or other.
Okay.
Something or other? A rather vague expression.
Let's just say they like to keep their cards close to their chest. For such a well-known family, I'm surprised they can keep anything hidden.
Would you care to elaborate on what Mademoiselle may be hiding?
I'd rather not. You're the detective, isn't that your job?
Très bien, Monsieur Demire.
Perhaps I should keep my occupation and reason for being here to myself, for now at least. I fear it may derail my initial introductions. Okay, apparently we can ask this, so why not?
You'll be lucky. I've been waiting for a refill for ages. I came out here to find someone myself.
Okay.
Ah, I see. The preparations for this evening's dinner must have taken precedence.
I've seen that butler running around like a madman, but there is still no party to speak of. It's pretty clear they need to hire a few more hands.
Okay, thanks for the info.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
Right, what else? To room. Telephone to room. Let's check the telephone. Is it working?
Ah,
I imagine this is used by Archibald. I very much doubt Maman would use it. Okay. So, something else around here. Tag on vase. Yes. Madame van den Bosch has always been one of appearances. Why would the family want to keep a price tag on the vase? That is a good question.
huh.
But I can't check it. I can't check the details of it, so. Painting. A portrait of a distinguished looking gentleman. He doesn't appear to be related to the family. Do I wait, right. No. R. So we can connect a very few staff walking. Staff are very busy. I'm guessing we can connect these.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
Okay, stressed.
Magnifique.
Okay, magnifique. A butler would usually escort me to my room, but on this occasion I must find my own way. Perhaps the task of directing guests to their room is usually left to another member of staff, perhaps. West Wing, okay. So we managed to connect something in here. There's nothing to connect in here for now. So what do we have? Archibald Sterling. Stressed due to lack of staff. Makes sense. He's a friendly and full of life. I imagine he would feel comfortable as the center of attention with all eyes in the room on him. It is obvious that he enjoys a drink or two, but what harm is there in that as celebrations such as these? Can I enter here? No. Pertain to my current investigations. Yeah, I don't think you can run in this game, which, to be honest, makes a sense because Hercule Poirot doesn't run. But that means we need to, well, at least he's pacing quite fast. Or hurriedly. Can we enter here? I can hear bottles clanging and moving furniture. I presume this is the salon. The door is locked. Okay. Dining room. I'm sure there will be a grand reveal when all are present. Excuse me. Glass case. What's there? Knife. Interesting looking piece of stationery. It appears a rather delicate. Oh, it's not a knife. It's a pen. Quill pen, to be precise. But when you are here, it quite resembles a knife. My bad. Fireplace. A bear.
Oh.
A roaring fire. I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours. But not now. What? What's new? Locked dining room door. I can connect another thing. So locked salon door and locked dining room. Do I connect these?
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Okay. These must be the rooms for tonight, even. They must be locked for a good reason. Because they are preparing they must be tonight. So staff are very busy.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
Nice. I doubt Madame's standards have dropped. The staff must be working hard to finalize preparations. So yes, I doubt, yeah. It's little nitpick I have to say. You obviously have to connect these even clear ones that yes, these are locked because of course they are making their rooms for ready for the party and whatnot. Because of course you need that information. Although we can deduce without doing those linkages. Linkages is that the word? But for the gameplay's sake, you need to do those. So Hercule Poirot knows it also. A chance to play is very tempting, but I shall save myself the embarrassment. I don't think Hercule Poirot plays piano at all, and his comment actually reinforced that assumption. Go to upstairs, yes. So we can go even higher, but not at the moment. It's blocked, apparently. I cannot see Madame allowing me to stay on the top floor. I'm not sure I would want to either. You will have to at some point, I'm guessing. There's something over there. Letter. Can we snoop around? An auctioneer's receipt. I hope Madame Van den Bosch isn't finding it necessary to sell her belongings. Sorry. 14 Anchorage Castle, master auctioneer and valuer, receipt for sale of 1 oil painting, 300 francs. Maybe. 1 gold flaken frame, chipped, 100 francs. 1 marble bust, 250 francs. Purchase total 650 francs. One-time handling fee minus 50 francs. Payable total 600 francs. Made a Did I say playable? Made payable to C. Van den Bosch. So we are still selling stuff, maybe for a good cause. A painting of valley with series of beautiful cliffs. The scenery is truly breathtaking. Interesting. There's a little picture over the doors. Group of saints. A beautifully composed painting of 7 saints. Madame has quite an eye for striking artwork. Well, yeah, that's nice. Why are we looking that more clearly? Is that some kind of a hint? This painting of the sun rising over town. Sadly, it appears to have some water damage. Yeah, it definitely seems like there's quite remarkable water damage over there. But we cannot check that closer. To room. We are not going in there. So what do we have over here? A bear's head, mounted animal head. I am not sure how I would fare coming to face with such a beast. Probably not good, if we are completely honest. Probably not good. But maybe the bear doesn't do anything. Okay, we can't go there just yet. Northeast quarter, not yet. Those shoes are magnifique. Plant. Plant Plants lean and rely on each other to survive, something we as a species could take a lesson from. Yeah, I want to be a plant. Or a mushroom. Stay in dark and just eat. Locate your room. Oh, we got a exquisite painting over here. A beautiful composed painting of 7 saints. Madame has quite an eye for striking artwork, but what is this? Talk to Angeline to advance the investigation. Okay. Can we? No, we cannot enter there, but we can enter here. So this is our room, I would guess. I hope. Quite cozy. Perfume. Wait, is this my room? Perfume bottles. A selection of perfume compliments of the family. It seems rather fitting for a female occupant. Did they leave me some cologne as well? Right, okay. Fireplace. Warm. Oh, right. Again, roaring fire. Gaze into flames for hours. An apple. What else? Changing screen, that's nice. A little privacy. Understandable to hide a woman's modesty while changing. All right, because yeah, I'm on the wing where females are situated. So what is the new thing we have here? A selection of perfume compliments of the family seems rather fitting, yes. Where's the welcome book? I think we can connect these.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the...
Oh. Do I connect this and that?
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
It appears as though I am staying in a very feminine room. Perhaps there has been some confusion. Can I not connect these?
Is there something...
Tonight's arrival, written small sign messages. The mail quests are based in the East Wing. Where am I? I'm on a West Wing.
I must act on thought.
So, can I connect this on here?
Come, my little Grace Alice.
No?
We must think.
Maybe I connect this then?
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Okay. Archibald is clearly flustered with his tasks. It appears he has sent me to the wrong room. And now we need to inspect the bedroom. Inspect the bedroom to advance the investigation. Okay. Pillow.
Oh.
A card is hidden under the pillow. It indicates Hugo would like Miss Conrad, to speak with him ASAP. It appears Monsieur Sterling has given me the wrong room. This one had been made up for Jacqueline Conrad. No matter, I shall find my chamber myself. Find my chamber, okay. Okay. Oh, we have something new on here. Oh, right. Inspect the ground floor. Miss Conrad's room. Okay, yes, let's do that then. So I think I've... Cupboard. We can check that. We will definitely do that. There doesn't... seem to be anything of interest in here. Okay, fine. So I think we are ready for now. So let's go down. I can hear music. Oh, who are you, sir? Gideon.
You must be Detective Poirot. Welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. Gideon Demir.
The fiancé to Mademoiselle Angeline. The pleasure is all mine.
Angeline spoke so highly of you. It sounds as though you are the man that can sort this terrible mess out.
I am, monsieur. You have my word.
Quite bold statement there. Quests that are attending your announcement. How has Mademoiselle Angeline been since receiving the letters? Let's start with this.
She tries her best to keep everyone else happy, but I can see it is taking its toll.
Quite understandable. She is feeling the burden of the family that is not hers to carry.
Angeline has spoken with her mother. She has asked if there is anything that could be used against her, but she was just so dismissive.
And what are your thoughts on the matter?
I do not want to overstep my position, but if there is something that could damage not only the Vandenbosch name, but our future, Angeline deserves to know.
That is a very diplomatic answer.
You have met Madame. You know it is best to not get on her wrong side.
Yeah, you are correct, Gideon. I have, and Monsieur Gideon is wise to select his battles carefully where Madame is concerned.
Mostly friends of the family, a couple of business associates of mine. Quite a mix from all walks of life.
With regards to the blackmailing, can they be trusted, or should they be considered suspects?
Angeline is struggling to trust anyone right now, but Madame Vandenbosch, as it is her house, thought it was best for us to have them all present.
And they will all be staying in the house?
Yes, it is a rather full house. All 6 guests will be staying on this floor. The family resides on the 2nd floor. As does Felix.
I will be sure to speak with them all. However, I will keep my identity and purpose for being here hidden, at least until I have made my initial introductions.
I'm afraid that ship may have already sailed. Once the Comtesse gets wind of something, a detective coming to the house, for example, you can bet everyone will know.
Right. I could not help noticing an air of antipathy when mentioning the Major.
You are very observant, detective. You would be wise to keep that perceptive nature while you're here.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm sure you are correct, but I'd like to return to your feelings towards the Major.
He has been a good friend to Madame Vandenbosch over the years, but that does not make him a good man, or suitable to involve himself in family affairs.
Monsieur Gideon has not said anything negative against the Major, but it sounds as though he is questionable of the Major's intentions in the house. Well, that's very clear, I would say.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Right. Oh. The blackmail. We need to talk Angelina and Zagaria, but let's start with this. Gideon. Quest residing on 1st floor. But what was the Felix or something like that? So Gideon Demir, the fiancé of Mademoiselle Angeline. Although English is not his first language, he is well spoken, which I presume comes from a prestigious education. I instantly found him rather charming and charismatic, and is clearly supportive of Mademoiselle Angeline, the perfect example of a husband to be. Yeah, he's the murderer. No, just kidding. Usually it's the one who has the best, most watertight alibis are most charming, most of the time, but who knows. Zachariah Demir, why do we need to visibly intoxicated? That we already know. Down we go then, because up is not a way. At least not for now. Bon, Mademoiselle Angeline is here. The sooner I learn more about the blackmail, the quicker she can return to celebrating her happy news. I'm also eager to hear about Mademoiselle Elizabeth and what became of young Florette. Oh, you don't know what happened to Florette? Interesting. A new mind map. The Van den Bosch family have held place in my mind since our first meeting. I am most interested to see what has changed since then. Tag on vase. Madame Van den Bosch has all. Yes. Receipt. Can I connect these?
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
It appears the family's financial situation is much the same as the last time I saw them. Can I confirm this? Talk to Gideon, okay. And Gideon is here, unsure of the Major's intentions, okay. I'm gonna talk Zachariah first. Anyways.
Detective, it looks as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
Let's see, what can you do for me? Would it not be easy to find the staff yourself instead of waiting for their return?
I'm a guest. I shouldn't have to go around chasing them.
Perhaps the party preparation is more of a priority.
It's not my fault they aren't ready. Why don't I wait here while you check in the butler's pantry in the east corridor? I think I saw a maid go in there earlier.
Right, okay.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
Oh, we got something new. Yeah, we talked. So inspect the butler's pantry to advance the investigation. Why would I need to do that? Because we are snooping around. Okay. But Angeline. Hello.
Mademoiselle Angeline, it is a pleasure to see you again.
Detective, how wonderful you are here. Your travel was not too arduous, I hope?
It was not.
Watching from my carriage window, I saw the beautiful countryside and rolling hills. It was anything but taxing.
I'm truly thankful you could make it here at such late notice.
No thanks are required, mademoiselle. When one is requested personally, there is nothing more important.
It seems the staff have been almost run off their feet today. Is it always like this? There are certainly some beautiful pieces of art here. Let's start with that.
Yes, Maman has quite a collection, although they are not all to my taste. Most, in fact.
The painting of the saints, in particular, it is quite exquisite. Is it connected to the house in some way?
The one in the hall? If you look above your bedroom door, you will see one of their names. I believe they were originally carved to watch over the occupant.
Well, there was some connection with the painting and the rooms, okay? It seems, well, to be honest, this is a special day, but anyways.
Gideon and I only wanted a small dinner to celebrate our engagement, but Maman was adamant on throwing this party. It may have been her idea, but it's the staff that have made it happen. Their efforts do not go unnoticed, from me at least. They have been with us for so long. I do my best to make sure they are happy and content.
Mademoiselle has made a remarkable transformation from selfish, spoiled brat to the gracious young woman I see before me. Although I must solve this case alone, Mademoiselle's insight may be of great assistance throughout my investigation. Who is aware of the blackmail letters and their content? And tell me what became of the young maid servant Flora. Let's start with that.
Oh, detective, I'm afraid I just don't know.
She was quite adamant at the police station that she would not be returning to the house, but I assumed she would at least collect her belongings.
Maman demanded that Elizabeth pack up everything she had and dispose of it.
As if the poor girl had not already lost enough. Well, that was quite harsh.
But I couldn't let that happen. Elizabeth and I took her belongings, what little there was of them, to a friend of hers in the town that Elizabeth knew of. But not even she had heard from her.
Interesting. So nobody knows apparently what happened to her, so maybe she's changed and maybe she's one of the guests. That could be a possibility. Who is aware, could Flora have returned to her family?
I wanted to contact her, but I had no address or telephone number.
Surely Madame must have had some information when she employed her.
You saw how Mama was. As soon as Florette was out of sight of the house, it was as though she had never been there at all. Elizabeth was most upset at the news Florette would not be returning.
And your mama's choice to ignore her accountability for the girl stopped you searching.
Please, detective, you cannot make me feel any worse than I already do. If I could go back and live that day again, you must believe me, I would never have done it.
Mademoiselle Angeline has finally accepted responsibility and is remorseful for her actions. That day and remorseful for her actions that day and the consequences that followed. I am pleased to see maturity in her, but that does not help young Florette, wherever she may be. So, who is aware of their blackmail letters?
Only Maman, Elizabeth, my beloved Gideon, and you, of course.
And what is your fiancé's opinion of the letters?
He thinks me foolish for paying the first one if there is no secret to reveal. But
you believe there may be a secret lurking, one that Maman is herself keeping hidden.
she tells me nothing. Even though I'm a grown woman on the verge of marriage, she still treats me like the child I once was.
Perhaps it is out of love that she protects you. It is in every mother's nature to protect their young from hurt.
Somehow I doubt it. The relationship between Madame and Mademoiselle is obvious, far from perfect. She should treasure the times she has with Mademoiselle Angeline before she is wed and has flown the nest. I don't know why I'm speaking like that. Anyways, do you have any suspicions as to who may have sent the letters?
Not a single person. I don't know anyone that would stoop so low.
The guests that will be joining us tonight, they are ones you can trust?
I hope so, detective. Before the letters arrived, I would not have thought twice about it.
They are all close friends of yours, I assume.
Friends and colleagues, Gideon has spoken positively about them. It would be a rather underhanded tactic to do such a thing to someone you are doing business with.
Yes, underhanded, but in business, especially in Agatha Christie stories, that would something somebody would definitely do. Mademoiselle seems naive to the nature of business. It can be ruthless and unapologetic. Perhaps I should not overlook them as suspects as quickly as Mademoiselle has. Well, to be honest, if this is taking notes from the Agatha Christie stories, one of them definitely is the blackmailer. That's how it goes. The guests, I mean.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further I need.
Obviously, I'm stating the obvious. Obviously. Merci. So, what new? We need to talk to Gideon again, yes. Elizabeth upset Florette was dismissed. Yes, and Angelina has matured. Well, that is something hopefully happening when people get older. Not always, but most of the time. Angelina tried to contact Florette. I wonder why Angelina tried to get the hold on Florette after such incident. Why wouldn't she? Because if she felt bad about it. Mindful of staff, okay. Look, we have inspect butler's pantry. Blacks above doors, group of saints. These are connected.
What a revelation!
Yes. 7 prestigious saints. I should find these above 7 doors in the house. I wonder if this matches the number of expected guests. That would almost seem like a game then. 7 prestigious saints. Yes. Quest residing on the 1st floor.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
All the 1st floor rooms are accounted for. Perhaps the missing door is hidden elsewhere. 1 door missing. Is it really?
This will not get me any
Okay.
Order and method. That is the way to solve the... Is there something I am not...
Okay. Group of saints. Can I connect this?
I cannot see the logic in this.
Do I need to connect this then?
Come, my little grey cells.
Nope. Right. I don't know. Maybe... Wait. Experience this first time, but there must be some reasoning behind this. Okay. One more. Is that a secret?
Magnifique.
Apparently it is. Apparently it is. I fear Mademoiselle's secret may not be the only one this house is hiding. Oh yeah, okay, we have secret and more secrets. House holds many secrets. Well, that is true. Okay. Okay. I see. Anything new? So we have nothing to do here. We need to talk Butler's Pantry and talk to Gideon. Let's start with the Gideon then. Go upstairs, please. Yes, upstairs. I might as well check the... Can we check these? We cannot. Okay. Well, Gideon, anything new to say? Please say something.
Please, ask away, detective.
I'm aware finances can be a sensitive subject, but may I ask of the house's situation?
As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had made some questionable investments, but that is all in the past.
Are you certain?
And regarding the payment of the blackmail?
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
Oh, that's nice, I guess.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Ah, so we need to go to check the butler's pantry. So what can we do here? Financial records. Gideon believes finances are in order.
This will not get me any closer to my goal.
Okay. Whoa, 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 stop. What? That was weird.
Order and method. That is...
But maybe through here then?
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
It looks like the family have finally got back on track with their money problems. Great to hear. Are you certain? I don't think that's totally certain. Maybe? But maybe we'll find out. So I think we're done here. And we need to go check the pantry. Down we go. So, somewhere... Did he meet... Oh, no, this is a locked dining room. Am I... Oh, the piano, yes. We are not playing the piano. No, sir. The pantry. That's the pantry. So what is this then? Still no idea what that would be, but let's go to the pantry. I don't know why we want to come here, but we will find out. There's someone. Yes, Elizabeth. Pots and pans. Well, that would make sense. The pots and pans are here. Cupboard. Let's check everything before we talk to Elizabeth. Elisabetta. The cook has obviously used them for quite some time, judging by their condition. Again, that definitely makes sense in the grand scheme of things. And cupboard. There does not seem to be anything of interest in here. Okay, fine.
Ah, Mademoiselle Elizabeth. What a pleasure to see you again.
Detective Poirot, I'm so glad you could make it.
Unfortunately, it is not purely for pleasure that I am here. Mademoiselle Angeline requires my attention professionally.
Yes, Angeline has told me. I'm glad she called upon you, Detective. I've been rather worried about her.
I will do everything I can to find the blackmailer and bring them to justice.
I have every faith in you.
I hope I am not interrupting you.
We are all very busy, as I'm sure you can imagine. After I'm done, I can come to your room and help you with any further questions.
I saw the welcome book as I arrived.
Ah, yes. Guests are requested to sign the book when arriving. I believe it gives details to the guests' room locations.
Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
It stated the male guests are to be staying in the East Wing.
Yes, Madame does not believe in male and female guests residing beside one another.
Of course, but...
No one escorted you. I am so sorry. Everyone is just so frantic at the moment. Madame has requested all staff prepare for this evening.
And you have been tasked with jobs in the pantry. Surely your talents could be used elsewhere.
I do as Madame asks. Well, as Archie asks.
Monsieur Sterling. Yes, I met him when I arrived. A charming gentleman. He did give me some rather vague instructions to find my room, though.
I can only apologise on his behalf. He would be mortified. I'm afraid I cannot be of much more help, but I believe you are located next to Mr. De Silva. By all means, the house is yours to explore.
I suppose I should not take Monsieur Sterling's lack of directions personally, considering the amount of work the staff have been tasked with. At least now I have permission to further roam the house. I am glad to see Mademoiselle Angeline has not allowed the blackmail to dampen her spirits today.
Yes, I'm afraid it may be all for show, though. She has not been herself, and it is not only I that have noticed.
Madame Vandenbosch. Surely it must have had some effect on her.
Madame has carried on as though nothing has happened. She has never been one to show emotion, and she doesn't seem to notice how it has affected Angeline. The staff, on the other hand... Angeline means no harm, but there have been some instances recently where she has acted rather sharply with them.
I hope not too sharply. A house of 2 Madame Vandenbosches would surely be too much for anyone.
Indeed, I have been eagerly waiting to hear more of Belgium's greatest love story. Oh, right. How did it go with Luke?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm afraid it is far from a happy ending. Luke is sadly no longer with us.
Is he dead?
Oh, mademoiselle, I was not aware.
It's fine, Detective, honestly. I'm sorry, but I really must finish this.
So,
Bien sûr, mademoiselle.
for a man that has a mind so brilliant and astute, I have made an easy job of embarrassing myself. Let this be a reminder to use one's grey cells before speaking. Oh, that's nice. So, Hercule Poirot's making mistakes. But the question remains, did Luke die or not? And if he did not die, might he be part of this? Who knows?
Merci, mademoiselle.
The pleasure is mine, Detective.
So, what do we have now? We have something new here. And that would be here. Elizabeth, my room neighbors Ernesto's. Permission to roam. Talk to Zachariah again. Okay. And Elizabeth. Luke. Okay, Luke passed away. It was not the news I was expecting to hear. How very upsetting. So, at least for now, Luke passed away. Yes. Talk to Angelina. What do we have here? Interesting, this didn't update, but it's at least in here. So I'll continue a little bit further, but not too much.
Before you leave, Detective, I have something for you beside the furnace here from Angeline. She wanted me to give it to you on your arrival.
Oh.
Merci, mademoiselle.
So, wait, what? Ah, a letter.
Ah.
The second letter acknowledges a payment from a previous blackmail letter, so somebody paid. Mademoiselle Van den Bosch, you were wise to take me seriously. You have bought my silence for a moment, at least. Your family's privacy obviously means a great deal to you. If you are willing to pay to keep your secrets hidden and continue to pay, you will. Would your mamas be willing to part with her wealth? You will bring a second parcel with another 5,000 francs to the cobblers, this time addressed to Monsieur Fontaine by close on Friday. You have done your family a service by keeping this arrangement to yourself. I'm sure I do not have to tell you what will happen if the police are involved, and I hope it will not come to that. I am now able to read letters that were sent to Mademoiselle Angeline. I am sure there is a great deal to learn from them, and hopefully clues to the author. Quillben, interesting. I can't speak. Handwritten. The letter was written in fancy handwriting. What instrument was used to write this so eloquently?
Another success. I never doubted myself.
I can't ignore the coincidence that the same style of pen that wrote the letters is present in the house. Ask Elizabeth. Possibly written in the house. Payment acknowledgement. Archibald. Staff concerned for Angeline. Right. Okay, and talk to Angeline first. Then Zachariah.
What can I help you with, detective?
Elizabeth showed me the letters you received. One of them has already been paid. How has Mademoiselle Elizabeth been since? Let's start with this.
As you would expect, she has been in quite a state. It was such a terrible accident. She kept it to herself for almost a week before she even told me.
Accident?
Pardon, how could you not know? Surely his absence from the house was noticed.
Maman fired him after he returned to the house. She said he could not be trusted.
But Mademoiselle Elizabeth's position was kept?
I begged Maman for them both, but she said if he was willing to go behind her back, what else could he do?
Falling in love is a far cry from committing even the smallest crime, n'est-ce pas?
A cruel and unnecessary decision by Madame van den Bosch. She had no right to fire him and tear him away from his betrothed. Okay. Let's go with this first before we start talking about the letters.
She has been a kind shoulder to lean on through all this mess, but it is her I worry about. She has been through so much.
I was not aware of what had happened, and by mentioning, I fear I may have only made it worse by dredging up the past.
Do not punish yourself, detective. You are not to know. I don't think your honest mistake will make much difference to how she has been feeling recently.
That is true, yes. It is easier said than done. I have already seen difference in Mademoiselle Elizabeth. She was once so exuberant and optimistic, seeing the positives in everything and everyone. But now I fear the loss of her love and the careless reminder from moi may have dampened her outlook.
I was right to pay it, yes? You have read them. What do you think?
The problem is, now the blackmailing continues. Either you continue paying or not.
You were wise to consult me, but bowing to their threat may have only shown that you are willing to pay for their silence. Is the secret they speak of worth so much?
Do you even know what the secret might be?
I wish I could, but I have no idea. The letter was addressed to me, but I have nothing to hide. Maman took one look at it and disregarded the whole thing as someone's idea of a joke.
She looked at it. She is not aware of the second letter.
She doesn't know I paid the first. I thought I could make it all go away.
It doesn't unfortunately work like that.
Did you ask Madame if there was a family secret they could be privy to?
She said I was to ignore the letters and stop wasting my time with such foolishness. If there was something, she wouldn't tell me anyway.
It appears Mademoiselle believes her maman's attempt to brush away the serious nature of the letters as little as I do. Okay, may I ask how you came into such a large amount of money to pay the ransom?
I couldn't ask Maman for the money. She was angry that I had even considered paying it. Gideon offered to help.
Okay.
Pardon, did he not think you foolish for paying?
He did, but he said he couldn't stand by and watch me in so much distress.
How honorable.
We are soon to be married, detective. A loving partnership that faces their troubles together. They are his words.
Okay.
I did not mean anything by it, mademoiselle. You have found yourself a husband that will stand by your side and do what must be done to protect you. I am most pleased for you.
Okay.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further I need.
So, new things. Talk to Elizabeth. This is done. We can connect something in here. Hasn't been herself. Cassandra's angry at Elizabeth and Luke was fired. Maybe these.
I must act on thought and fact.
Okay, so how about this then?
I must
Nope.
take a different approach if I am to
Um. Hmm. Maybe these two then?
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
It is truly terrible that Luke has passed away, and to see how broken Elizabeth is. Mademoiselle Angeline says that Elizabeth has not been herself recently. What can this be attributed to? Wait, what? Oh, right. It is truly terrible that Luke passed away. Yeah. Mindful of staff.
I must take a different approach if I am to...
Okay, not that then. What can I connect now? What about this?
I
Nope.
must act on thought and...
Maybe this.
This will
Nope.
not get me any closer to my goal.
This.
I cannot see the logic in this.
What about these two then?
Come, my little grey cells.
I don't know if this works.
What a revelation!
Elizabeth upset Floret was dismissed. Elizabeth mourning for Luke. Okay. Losing a loved one and not having a close... Oh, right, Floret was close friend. Sorry about that, I totally forgot. A loved one and not having a close friend to talk to would be difficult for anyone. Right. Okay, so that's it then. So what do we have here? Talk to Elizabeth, talk to Gideon. Unaware of payment.
Order and method. That is...
Okay, so no. Cassandra Van Den Bosch. Can I... No, there's nothing to connect. So she doesn't know. Do we connect these then?
Things are beginning to become clearer.
They will no doubt be concerned for not only Angeline but also for their position at their house. What is the extent of their knowledge of the mother? Staff aware of the blackmail. Talk to Elizabeth, talk to Gideon. I'll leave those for the next episode. I'm sorry this ends on this note, but I try to keep this around an hour. I need... And so... Yes. But anyways, next time we are continue dig in with the blackmail stuff and talk to Elizabeth and Gideon and hopefully find our room. Oh, we need to talk to Zachariah. So yes, we need to do that. But all for those are for the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.